Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Gerel Matta. Today we're going to be doing a video of me sharing the latest eyeshadow palettes that I purchased. So I went in through my collection and I decided to just organize them, and I organize them all the time in different categories. Like whatever comes to my mind, I try to put it all together. But this time I actually decided to organize all of my eyeshadow palettes into like colorful or wearable categories, and of course the more neutral ones, you know, like it's a lot of them, and the colorful ones I didn't have. Okay, I do have a lot, but not a lot like I thought that I was going to have, like different kind of colors. So there's different kinds of eyeshadow palettes. Like you have your colorful ones, but the colors are not like really pop of neons or anything like that. The only eyeshadow palettes that I can consider really myself of having that has those pop of neons is the Urban Decay Electric palette, and the other one is by Juvia's Place. But I've been having this one for such a long time, and even so it's still not enough like neon for me, for what I was looking for. For example, I do have the Tarte one as well, and it is very colorful. I mean, it does have those pop of colors, but yet not neon enough. So the only eyeshadow palette that I was like, okay, which ones are neons, once again, is the Electric palette, and this one by ColourPop that I had, and it was really not my favorite quality. So I was really in a hunt for those pops of colors, like neons, really bright, super pigmented, that I wanted to have in my collection, because honestly, I don't have anything like that in my collection besides the Urban Decay that we talked about, and that was a limited edition. They're no longer selling. I was on the hunt for finding good eyeshadow palettes, good pigmentation, good quality, and I had to do some research. So I went to Instagram and I started searching for so many different eyeshadow palettes. Here on YouTube, of course, I also looked at some looks, but really Instagram was like my main focus, because there's a lot of artistry in Instagram, like really like amazing artists in Instagram that just get really creative. So I wanted to look for those eyeshadow palettes. So I was looking under their descriptions of looks that I was really interested in, you know, how do they actually achieve those looks. So I went on a little shopping spree and let me tell you, I found some amazing eyeshadow palettes, so I'm going to share them with you. So the eyeshadow palettes that I decided to go for, some of them are new and some of them have been in the market for a very long time, but I did not have them in my collection. So let's go ahead and get into the video. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video, which is every single week. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. So the first eyeshadow palettes that I decided to get, and I found them at Trend Mood, and I'm so happy that I actually went to her page, because otherwise I don't think that I would have discovered them, are from Viseart. I decided to get both of them. This one is called the Petite Pro 4 Apricotine. I don't know, but this one is more on the neutral side, of course. So this is the eyeshadow palettes. I mean, these little eyeshadows are so super tiny. I was just like, what in the world? I mean, when they said it was petite, I didn't realize it was so petite. I have already used this palette to create really natural looks. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I think you should, because that is where I like talk to you guys about the looks that I wear on the weekend. Usually I don't post any pictures of my regular makeup that I wear, because I don't think that is like too differently from what people wear. So but this one is so cute. The pigmentation is there, the quality is definitely there, and I am very pleased. I think these ones right here are going to be perfect for the soon trip that I'm going to be taking. These two, by the way, cost me $60. That's why I was like, what happened to the rest of the eyeshadow palette? There was just very little, very pricey, but Viseart is very pricey. So the next one is this one right here, and this one is called the Petite Pro 5 Soleil. Now, I haven't even opened this one at all, so I have no idea how it actually looks inside, but based on the pictures, this is the reason why I decided to get these palettes in the first place. So it does come with a little mirror like the other one. It does have a little tiny mirror. It does have this little protection right here, and these are the shades. I mainly bought it because of that yellow and because the packaging is yellow, and I love yellow. Like, I love yellow. That is my favorite color. But here are the shades. As you can see, it has all this really pops of purple, and this one right here is going to be amazing. So I cannot wait to use this one. So as you can see, it's super little, and these colors just scream spring and summer to me. So I cannot wait to actually put them to the test and see what I can create, because this one's right here. Ooh, this one looks super, super nice. So I cannot wait. Let me know if you want to see a tutorial using this eyeshadow palette, or maybe this one, or any that I'm going to mention. So the next eyeshadow palette that I have here is from Color Rain. So I pretty much drove Color Rain super crazy in Instagram, because in every single picture that they have on this palette, I was commenting, when is it going to be available? When are you going to bring it back in stock? When can I find it? Where can I find it if it's not in your website? Who has this available? I was searching on Google, and because I needed to get my hands on this one. And believe me, when I get like to that point that I am searching, I will not stop. I will not stop until I actually find it. And I found it. They did put a picture and said, if whoever has they were talking to me. Whoever has been asking for this eyeshadow palette, they still do have it available in Beauty Bay. So I ordered it from Beauty Bay. It did take a little while to ship it, but I do have it in my hands, and I cannot wait to play with this one, because these are like pigments. Just remember that whenever you are working with really bright neon colors, usually they're pigments, so they might stain your eye. So, you know, do your research, make sure that you are reading up on the ingredients of what they have, just so you know, get something that is going to be working for you. Now this one right here is called the Color Rain Vivid Pigment and Shadows. So most likely the pigments are going to be the pink ones and the red ones and the purple ones. So let me show you what it looks like. So these are the eyeshadows right here. As you can see, they are just so amazing. Purples, a road of blue, green and yellows, and orange and pink and reds. So I cannot wait to play with this palette. All the looks that I saw, pretty much every single look that I was like in love with in Instagram, they were all using this eyeshadow palette, and I was like, I need to get my hands on this one. Where can I find it? So yeah, Beauty Bay. So hopefully still available, and you can get your hands on it if you are interested in this types of eyeshadow palettes. Now the next eyeshadow palette, it's a really brand new one that when I first saw it, I was like, okay, yeah, I do need to get my hands on this eyeshadow palette, because I think it's like so perfect for spring and summer. And this one is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea High Tides and Good Vibes eyeshadow palette. So it is a very, very long name, but as you can see, like, Tarte does such an amazing job with their packaging. And this one, oh my goodness, I just had to have it. The eyeshadow palette is just so beautiful. It has little turtles right here. It has like water inside. Hopefully it does not break. It doesn't like leak or anything like that, because that will make me super sad. But this is the packaging. But now, besides the packaging being so beautiful, it does have an amazing mirror right here. And these are the eyeshadows right here. As you can see, it is so gorgeous, very metallic, very glittery, you know, with your really nice transition shades right here, and of course your metallics and blues and pop of colors. I think this is such a beautiful palette. Unfortunately, it is a limited edition, so I would suggest that if you are into like metallic glittery kind of eyeshadows and you like the whole vibe of this eyeshadow palette, to get it, because it is a beautiful palette to have in your collection. Cannot wait to play with this palette. This one looks like it's such an amazing palette. So I will make a video using this eyeshadow palette very soon, because I'm really intrigued on how they perform. Now I have been hearing great reviews, but I'm not going to give you my opinion until I try it for myself. So the next eyeshadow palette that I'm going to show you does not have any of those pop-up colors, but it is brand new to the market, and I knew right away when I saw it on Trendmood that I was going to get my hands on it, and it is from Makeup Forever. This one is called Let's Gold. So here is the packaging. As you can see, it's super nice. They did a really good job with this one. It's just simple, but with a touch of bronziness, goldness. So I do really like this one a lot. So I'm going to take this protector. So here is the eyeshadow palette. As you can see, it's very neutral, very, you know, wearable, very everyday. You have your warm tones, you have your mossy green tones, golden tones right here, as well as your gold lighter shades right here. So the reason why I decided to get this eyeshadow palette is because I love Makeup Forever eyeshadows. I do have a couple of single eyeshadows in my collection that I've bought. They are pretty old. This one's right here on the top, and this one's right here. Some of them are from Ofra that I had from a long time ago, but these eyeshadows right here, as you can see, they are huge compared to the little ones right here. So as you can see, this one's right here, the singles, and this one's right here are from the palette. You can see the difference in sizes. These eyeshadows are my favorite eyeshadows that I've ever tested. They are so creamy, buttery, they blend so beautifully, and they are expensive, very expensive. So when I saw that they were coming out with this eyeshadow palette, and I already have tried Makeup Forever eyeshadows, I was like, you know what, I am definitely going to get this eyeshadow, and this is going to be a really nice eyeshadow palette that I can use not for like pop-up colors, which is like once in a while, but for every single day. So that is the reason I am so happy that I have this eyeshadow palette in my collection, and I cannot wait to try it and just let you guys know whether it's worth it or not. I think it's limited edition, but I am not sure, but you can go ahead and check them out at Sephora.com. So now going back to the bright colors, going back to those pops of neons that I was looking for, I really saw this palette coming up so many times on Instagram that I was like, you know what, I need to order it. It is not from here, it's not from the United States, I think it's from UK, but it is the Be Perfect Carnival palette. Now this eyeshadow palette is huge, and I think it has, yeah, it does have two highlighters, but I want you to pay attention to these amazing colors right here. I mean, you can see what I was looking for. It has everything that I was looking for. That orange right there, the yellow, the pink, the white, the coral, the blues, this greens right here. Man, that orange is like, use me, use me. And I think that this eyeshadow palette is so perfect, exactly what I was looking for. So yeah, so I'm super excited that I have this one, and I cannot wait to create some super amazing, over the top, dramatic, not wearable at all looks for you guys, just so you guys can be entertained. And I can take good pictures on Instagram and post them and keep them forever, you know, so when I am super wrinkly and my eyelids have given up on me, I have those pictures to look back to. All right, so the next palette that I have here is also by Color Rain, and this is a new palette that they just came out with, and this is what it looks like. This is called the Safari Rain, and as you can see, the packaging is super nice. So here are the colors. As you can see, they're more like earth tones, not so bright, bold, but at the same time they're very pigmented. I don't know if you guys have seen the swatches, but this eyeshadow palette looks like it's really nice. So this is more like sultry, more earthy, more bronzy kind of looks that you can create. It really, to tell you the truth, it actually calls like more like fall kind of a vibe compared to like summery vibes, just because I'm like so into like neons right now, maybe that's why. But yeah, we're still going to use it, we're still going to try it, because I think Color Rain has great products, and their eyeshadow formula, it's really amazing. So the last eyeshadow palette that I have here to share with you is the one that I used to create this look. I do not have a tutorial for this look whatsoever. I decided to just sit on my vanity and create this look, but I do have a pictorial coming on soon on my Instagram. So just in case you don't follow me, it is a Makeup by Gerel. I do have all of my links and down below just in case you're interested. But the eyeshadow palette that I created this look with is the Riviera palette. This was my last purchase for the very bright eyeshadow palette that I was looking for. I had already purchased all of these eyeshadow palettes before this one even showed up, because I would have really thought about it a little bit more if I knew this palette was coming out. The only thing that is happening with my eyeshadow palette is that this is coming on, which is so sad, because I just folded in two, and maybe that's why, but I'm really sad that that's happening. But besides the packaging, this is the eyeshadow palette. I've already created 2 looks using this eyeshadow palette. I do have one on my channel right now. The other one should be coming on, and if it's available, I will link it somewhere over here. I do have all of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes. The only one that I do not have is the Catwalk, which was like the first one that they came out with. I missed out on that one, but after that one, I pretty much have collected every single one of them, because I am crazy like that, and I do like Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes a lot. So I never miss out, and I knew that I was going to have this one, but when I saw this one, I was like, this is exactly what I've been looking for. So it was exactly what I've been looking for. This is my 3rd eyeshadow look that I've created with this eyeshadow palette, and let me tell you, I am not done. I'm not done. And when an eyeshadow palette does that to me, when it starts making me feel like I want to create, and it gets me all those juices of creativity going, like I don't want to stop. And that is exactly what I look in eyeshadow palette. When an eyeshadow palette, when I see it from the pictures, or you know, and I can start automatically creating looks in my mind, I knew that I have to have it. I knew that I was going to buy it, but just the fact that it make me feel a certain way, it make me feel inspired again, it make me feel like, oh my goodness, okay, I can create this look, and I can create this look, and just my creativity was just flowing. I love when eyeshadow palettes do that to me. So this defines me. It is part of me. I love to create looks. I love to play with makeup. I love to have that me alone time and just get into the zone of making looks and just feeling so good and just painting my face. It makes me feel so happy inside. And if you know what I'm talking about, please let me know in the comment section down below, because I know I'm not alone. There is so many of us that love makeup, and that makes us feel complete. Like it makes us who we are. Like, you know, it's part of who we are. So anyway, so yeah, that's it for all of my new eyeshadow palettes. I hope that you liked this video. I know I'm not creating anything, but I just wanted to share what I have in my collection. So just in case you are interested in me creating specific look or using any of these eyeshadow palettes to create a look, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all of your time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.